Alrighty guys, welcome back to Cabbage Fishing. It has been a long 6 months since I've uploaded last. And honestly, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be ever uploading again. But today guys, we're gonna be taking a look at the February Platinum Series of Monster Bass. And we're gonna be opening this baby up and taking a look and see what is in for this month. And if you want, stick around to the end of the video and I'll let you know where I've been. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, so we got our normal little booklet in here, and it's got some tips and tricks, and that's also got some information on some of the specific baits in here. And then our first bait is, if we can get her out here, we got ourselves a little popper here. What do they call it? They're Walk and Pop, and this is by Livingston Lures. There you go on that. There, and then our next thing we've got up on here, Bait Labs. It's a minnow. It is, where's it? There it is. They're hollow shiner, and again, this is a 4.5 inch suspending 5 feet, and this is their real perch pattern. So here you go on that. So far these are, I'm seeing in here, we haven't got to them yet, but it's looking like some pretty good lures in here for, especially for the season that we're in. Then next up again, we got Bait Labs again, and then this one is the wake. So it's a wake bait, and it's got their color on there. Nope, I am not seeing a color. But oh, that's why. It's pretty translucent. It's got a grayish color to it. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like the top's got like a blackish grayish color, but the bottom, kind of half of it is pretty translucent. So let's see if we can get that in there. Yeah, there's that. And then our next thing up, this is, I don't even know what this is. It's by Cabin Creek Bait Company. I'm not sure. Maybe it looks like a crawl and then a jig head, but I don't know what the heck the whole thing is. Let me see. Oh, they call it their Cabin Creek Spider Kit. So it looks like, obviously it's got your hook in there, and then I guess here, let me see if I can separate these to show them to you. Or you know what, let me see if, open this up. Pop this thing open, that way you guys can see a better look at it. Sure. So looks like you just, one of the things in here is just a little normal, little mini crawl pattern kind of bait. But then there's something else in here that I am not even for sure what the heck this is. I know a lot of companies and whatnot are coming out with like a, I don't know what you call it, but I've seen it like a crazy dye, a fuzzy dye or dice or whatever. This, I guess, kind of looks maybe like the same thing. So we'll see if it stops shaking there. So there's that, and again, both of these are pretty clear with some black speck in there. And then obviously, little jig head here, if I can get her out. And it doesn't say what the weight is on this, maybe half, yeah, maybe half ounce, can't really tell, but there you go on that. So we'll get these back in the bag. So I'm pretty curious to try these out. I don't know if this is supposed to maybe team these up together, or I'll have to kind of take a look at this and take a look up this company and kind of see what they're envisioning on how to fish this, or what they say about this. If you know, if you're familiar with that, or familiar with this company, drop a comment, let me know, because I'm honestly kind of lost a little bit. I've never seen something like that before. And then, oh, we got our golden tickets. Can't be seeing our golden tickets and stealing our numbers there. All right, we saw, oh, it's pretty good weight on there. Half ounce, I'm guessing. Yep, half ounce. Well, a half ounce jig. It's got some eyes on there. Green pumpkin, it looks like. Yep, half ounce. So there's that. So there we go. Let me see. Yeah, you can either fish this alone. I'm not seeing necessarily anything in here in this particular bag of something in particular you could maybe team this up with. No, not even. So there you got this little jig here, half ounce jig. So there you go on that. Then next up we got our 6 cents, and this is a 5-pack of their strobe shaker 4.0. Can't even really see it. So it looks like it's almost like it's kind of hard to tell with it being so dang reflective off this. Well, it looks like it's got a lip on this front side of it, up by its head. Then obviously your tail or whatever, like a little minnow. But yeah, I imagine that front little head on there, that fin lip, definitely give it some crazy action. So I'm curious to see how that would look in the water there. There you go, and that's just 5-pack here, so that's at 6 cents. And then our last thing is, looks like some lizards by Bass Mooch baits. These things are pretty big. Has it got their name on there? Or I mean, sorry, yeah, here it is. It's their Lizard XL. That's at Tennessee Money. That's 7.8 inches, and it's an 8-pack. Doesn't have a color on there, but if I had to look, I'd say pretty green pumpkin. I'm not really seeing maybe something else blended in there. Again, it's kind of hard to tell with this light and the reflection off this bag. But that looks like it is it. But again, these are some pretty big lizards here. So there you go there, and that's an 8-pack. So that is it. Oh, other than your normal stickers here, if you like stickers, want to give them to your kids, whatever. But there's your stickers for this month. One. There you go. And there you go. Alrighty, guys. So, where have I been? Let me get this stuff put up in here. And again, you got your tackle bag here. And it's looks a little different than the last video the last time I did a video or whatever. Their tackle bags, I'm pretty sure were a little bit different design than these. And I love their tackle bags, and this one's looking pretty good. It definitely seems like maybe this, material's maybe a little bit thicker. So, we'll see how this looks out. But let me go ahead and throw these back in there. Then we will get into where in the world I have been. I've missed you guys. Again, it feels like forever. 6 months. Yeah, it's coming up right on 6 months. What are we? Right at the beginning of March. So, yeah, we will see if I can get those in there. But, yeah, since the beginning of March, or it's the beginning of March, and it has been about 6 months since our last video. And where have I been? And so just a little bit about what's been going on and why I haven't uploaded in so long. We got a couple different issues going on in the family and whatnot. And so just kind of some changes going on in the family. But not going to let, now that kind of getting through over the hump of that and the kind of slowdown of that. We're kind of coasting through that, getting through everything, and boy, I am pumped. I am excited for this year. We're coming up on, yeah, I'm pretty sure, if I can speak and get my words out, I am pretty sure we are coming up to our year mark as a channel. If we haven't hit it already, we are now officially 1 year old. And so that's exciting. But guys, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen this year and how this year is going to be turning out. We've got a crap ton of baits and stuff to be testing out. I want to be able to make sure to be hitting videos of fishing the baits in these different tackle packs and whatnot, or different reviews, fishing videos. So stay tuned, because we've got a lot coming your way. And guys, I am excited and pumped to be back. I hope you are too. And stay tuned to see what happens next and what we're going to be doing this year. So other than that, we'll catch you on the next one, and see you later.